So is it normal for a RV transporter to go from single pull to maybe haul and tow, and then maybe pulling, doubles, triples? Let's talk about that. So I've talked with drivers who have put tens, hundreds, millions of miles on their truck or trucks. Guys who were literally single pulling for years. And they never went up to maybe haul and tow or, semi pulling multiples. Is it normal for maybe to progress and go bigger and bigger and bigger, essentially becoming more and more profitable? Yeah, I would think that's the normal progression. A lot of people who I've talked with who haven't, gotten into transporting at all yet, they have a plan of initially starting with single pull. They already have a truck, or maybe they have access to one or something like that, to where they want to kind of get their feet wet and then grow from there. They want to be more and more profitable, and pulling more campers at a time is going to probably do that if you're running your business right. So essentially, maybe the natural progression is yes, but is it maybe wrong to stay in single pull? Is there some issue with that? I don't think so at all. Like I said, multiple people that I've talked to, the sweet spot for them is just remaining in their pickup truck. They're able to do whatever they want. After they drop the trailer, go on vacation with their family, do their other stuff. The log booking for that is a whole other can of worms with that. But essentially what I'm talking about is simply being able to, in a passenger vehicle, it's commercially, yes, it's going to be used for commercial purposes, but you could potentially bring your family, go on vacation afterwards, and drive home after that. For maybe a semi and or a haul and tow, it might be not impossible, but maybe a little bit more difficult to maneuver and go to places where you might want to go on vacation, or other things that have nothing to do with vacation. Simply to say, sticking with just single pull is an option that a lot of people choose to stick with. Obviously, getting your CDL is going to allow you to do much more bigger things. Not everybody wants to do that. With more reward comes the risk. So getting your CDL, having that greater risk, higher insurance, more and more maintenance, all those things, seemingly that could be overwhelming for a lot of people. So I understand why they might not want to do that. And sticking with that single pull seems to be a real sweet spot for a lot of people. So me personally, I've been asked a lot more recently in live streams, as well as some other comments. I'm not going to be going down the haul and tow or multiple route. For me, because I've got other things at play, I've got a dumpster rental business and a YouTube channel for that, as well as other side hustles that I do. I've got enough on my plate. I don't need any more liability, any more avenues of deep growth I would have to have. There's a lot of things to learn in RV transport, and at each level, seemingly, there's going to be more and more things you're going to have to adapt and learn and grow in. And for me, I'm already doing that in my dumpster rental business, and I just don't need that in the RV transport side of things. So for me, I'm choosing to not go down that route, and I feel perfectly fine about that. Single pull is more than enough for me. It has been more than enough for me for years now. I'm simply wanting to remain doing this more part-time, less often loads, compared to building my local dumpster rental business that I'm doing. So that's my personal choice. Maybe you don't want to do that. I totally get that as well. You're wanting to level up. So a lot of people do that, but maybe they might take some more time to slowly go, instead of going from single pull to semi with 2 or 3 or more trailers being pulled. Haul and tow is going to be that kind of middle ground in between, where you're really getting your feet wet in multi-haul kind of a situation. Do most people do that? Probably not. Do some people do that? Absolutely. leveling up and potentially going from RV transport single pole, getting their feet wet with DOT logbook stuff, operating a business with a vehicle, all those kind of things. And then who knows, not even sticking with RV transport, but going even to their own hotshot authority. Or even a full semi, you know. So there's lots of options out there. RV transport seems to be, specifically, seems to be a stepping stone, potentially for bigger things. But if you wanted to stay with single pole, you could. And it's not going to be outrageous for you to do that. And it's a decent option for you. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to stick with it where I'm at right here as a single pole driver. But it can be a great stepping stone for you if you're wanting to level up. So anyways, hopefully this was a help to you. If you're deciding if you want to level up or stay with single pole or whatever it may be, let me know down in the comments below. If you're looking to actively level up, you know, soon, connect with other creators here on YouTube. There's a lot of great information out there to help you along the way, and we could be a help to you. Hopefully, avoid some issues maybe that others have already gone through, so you don't have to. So, anyways, hopefully you have a great day today. Stay safe, guys, and God bless.